Cylon, Sharon. Said they had troops picking up the bodies, transporting them to mass incinerators.
Your girlfriend's from a lovely family. Good people, great values. Where are all the cars?
They're mostly out in the sticks. There's thousands of them abandoned when people saw there was no place to run to. Kara, what are you doing?
Making a pit stop. I got something I gotta pick up.
Hey, we gotta keep going.
I got a place here, Helo.
I didn't know you were from Delphi.
Yeah. Used to stop here every morning and get a newspaper and this slushy thing.
I thought you were from all over. Bounce around military bases with your mom.
I did. But a couple years ago, I rented this crappy little apartment down here by the Battery. Come on, Helo.
The Cylon virus spawned itself in our subsystems before we broke the network. I have teams cleaning each subsystem, but it'll be at least an hour before we restore main power.
Captain, what few Marines we have are assembling at their checkpoint were calm spotty.
Where are the Cylons?
Looks like they're split into two forces.
One moving forward, one moving aft.
Yes, sir. How'd you know that?
Damn, that went fast.
There's another bottle in my locker. You know, it's possible to drink yourself sober.
What's this?
It's an old habit I picked up after Brennick.
You served on Brennick.
I served on Brennick.
Old shipmates.
55 souls.
They hit Brennick what? First year of the war.
Second. I was a petty officer, gunner's mate. There were 20 of us left alive. We were the last line of defense guarding the magazines. It was hand-to-hand at the end. Man against machine. And I was just a kid. Virgin. Teenager. I'd never seen a dead person before. Well, the first one was Duncan Rafferty. Deckhand Dunk. I found him in the corridor. His ribs were split open like a pig. His guts were strewn around him on the floor. You know, at first I couldn't figure out why the Cylons would bother doing something like that.
Spread fear, panic.
No. We had to look into that red-eye slit. They hated us. They hated us so much it wasn't enough just to kill us. You know, the Centurions have a stink. It's like machine oil. To this day, I get a whiff of grease or oil. I almost lose my lunch.
I was on the Galactica. We were boarded the last week of the war. By the end of the war, they'd learned a lot. Gotten smart, clever. They didn't head to CIC or the magazines. Two teams. One went to secondary damage control, and the other to aux fire control. See? That's clever. Not the CIC, auxiliary, and not the primary DC, the secondary.
Why?
Well, the first team was after the fire suppression system. They tried to override the safety lockouts and bent our air into space. Kill all of us before we could get our EVA suits on. Then the second team just walks into Hawk's fire control, turns our own guns against the ships that were trying to rescue us. They're smart. Clever. Almost 2,000 guys bought the farm that day. Mm-hmm. By the end of the war, they had learned a lot.
It's a long story. These are their objectives.
Secondary damage control and auxiliary fire control, sir.
If they're successful, they will override our decompression safeties and vent us all into space. And once we're all dead, they'll turn the ship's guns on the fleet and wipe it out once and for all.
Combat, Gata. Colonel, it's your wife.
Helen.
Saul? What's going on?
Okay, listen to me. I can't talk long, and you have to do exactly what I tell you to do. There are Cylons on the ship. I want you to go into my locker. There is a gun in the upper left shelf.
A gun?
Helen, there is no time. You know how to use it.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do. 3 years ago, remember? At your sister's? Sitting on the front porch, shooting at the groundhogs as they were coming up the driveway.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, I have to go, Ellen. The gun is loaded. Find a spot to hunker down, and you shoot anything that comes through that door without knocking.
Okay. I love you, Saul.
I love you too, Ellen.
Apollo here.
Colonel, it's Apollo. He's on deck 12 abaft frame 8-6.
Apollo. XO, sitrep.
5 armed defectives. We haven't seen anything but bodies between here and the hangar deck.
Any Marines with you?
Privates, Callis, Shaw, twin 'em.
Privates. All right, give me Collishaw.
Why?
Because I said so.
This is my command, Colonel. You have orders, you give them through me.
You are not a Marine, and you are not commanding this mission. Now give me Collishaw.
This isn't the time for some kind of pissing contest between you and your former...
Damn right it's not. I am relieving you of command right now.
Why?
Because you have been a disappointment your whole life, and I need someone I can count on. Now put Private Collishaw on the fracking phone! As you were.
This is my command, Colonel. What are your orders?
All right, I'm gonna have to take a chance on you. Take your men and proceed without delay to aft damage control.
Aft damage control.
That's what they're after. Let's not waste any more time. You get to aft damage control and get there right fracking now, mister. Get there before the Cylons or we lose the ship. Is that clear?
Aft damage control RFN on our way. Apollo out.
You follow? No. How's he doing?
He's gonna die. So are the rest of them. You need to begin detaching yourself from these people, guys. Let go of them. All of them.
What about Galactica? What about Galactica? Shut up!
They're not gonna survive either. No one in the fleet is gonna live to see Earth. Only you.
He's not gonna make it.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? We got the med kit. Give him a shot. Give him another shot.
It's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? I got you the med kit. What else do you want?
It's too late.